Finally, I meant to do this last week. Because I saw the movie last Tuesday. You guys know, some of you guys know that follow me on social media. Big Queen fan. Big time Queen fan. Big Freddie Mercury fan in general. And I meant to do a review on here last week, but again, we haven't done a show on this platform in over a week. So, and I'll say this much about Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie. If you're a casual Queen fan, if you're a casual fan that likes the music, and don't do really big deep dives into the lives and into even the catalog to some degree, you'll love this movie. It's a great movie from a storytelling perspective. Of course, it was told very well. I thought the music they did, the way they portrayed Live Aid, the entire set was great. I thought the typecasting was great. In fact, people say Freddie Mercury was dead on. I think the bass player John Dreyer was actually even more of a better typecast than Freddie Mercury. They typecasted Brian May pretty well, the guitar player as well. Not so much on Roger and the drummer personally, but that's just my opinion. But the typecasting in general was done very well for most of the characters in the movie. So storytelling wise was great. Typecasting was really solid. They did well. They kept it about the music for the most part. I mean, and that was the intent anyway. And some of my disappointments in the movie more so mirrors what they intended to do anyway. First off, the movie ends. I don't want to get any spoilers here, of course, but the movie ends obviously at Live Aid in 1985. The concert that pretty much saved that, pretty much extended that band's life for a couple more years before Freddie passed away in 1991. But there's a lot of inaccuracies in the movie, and this is the thing about being a diehard fan. Like if you're a casual fan that really don't do deep dives into the band, deep dives into any artist, whatever, that's one thing. I'm a big time Queen fan, big time. So I know a lot about Freddie Mercury's life beyond just what you see on on television. I've actually done some deep dives into some documentaries and articles and all that through the years. I find Freddie Mercury to be a very fascinating individual. I don't like the fact that and again I know why they did this, but I don't like the fact that they ended the movie and all that at 85 at Live Aid, because there was still more material Queen did after that. Queen, released 3 more records. Freddie released 2 solo records. He released an opera record. And, there's a lot. To me, I find Freddie Mercury's last 6 years of his life, between 85, 86, and 91, just as, if not more fascinating than even the first 15 years of the band. How he got the disease, the speculation, what year, when did he find out? In the movie, it's shown that he found out he had the disease, or he got the HIV virus before Live Aid. But what's been told for years is that he didn't find out till 1987. It was just 2 years after Live Aid. Another inaccuracy. When they did "We Will Rock You," when they came up with the "We Will Rock You," when Brian and the band came up with the "We Will Rock You" riff, for example, they were ready in the 80s. Yet that song was done in 1977, 78. In fact, if you see the video of "We Will Rock You," Freddie Mercury has long hair still. Whereas in the movie, Freddie, at that point when they were doing the song, had the mustache from the early 80s, as well as the short hair. And that was another inaccurate thing there. Another inaccurate part is the manager that he fired eventually before Live Aid in the movie. That he fired before Live Aid. Again, Live Aid in 1985. The manager was actually fired a year after Live Aid in 86. So that was inaccurate also too. So there's a lot of inaccuracies. Like I said, if you're a diehard Queen fan, you'll pick out things here and there, and look, I'm petty, whatever. It is what it is. I'm petty as shit. I don't give a fuck. And there were some inaccuracies there with the movie. But that being said, if you're despite all that, as a product, and making and showing the band and Freddie itself as as legendary as they are and all that, they did a phenomenal job. I'll give it an A, of course. Again, this is why people will say, well, what if they did a Michael Jackson movie? Well, that'd be worse, because I'll find every inaccuracy in the movie with on Michael Jackson. Freddie's just as bad for me, but Michael will be worse. But that being said, the movie was good. It was solid. I gave it an A. I wish they were a little more accurate with the timelines, but again, look, nothing can be perfect, of course, and that's just that. Beggars can be choosers, right? So that's just that.